Well, good evening and welcome back into WCU Esports, where tonight we see WCU Crimson Overwatch taking on CSUDH. We are getting very close to the start of this match, and we are waiting for WCU to put in their pick. We are going to Lijiang, as always, for WCU, one of their favored maps to go off of. Tonight we will be having Gummy, Mejarshin, Nona, Corbin, and Bubbles in said order. So Gummy will be the tank, Mej and Nona will be the DPS as of right now, and Corbin and Bubbles are gonna be the supports. Looking over at CSUDH's team, we have, I'm just gonna say Raven, Nutella, Savage, Chubb, and Soul as their starting roster. So we will be right back in just a couple of minutes as we wait for this match to start up and get things going. And here we go, Lijiang Tower, favorite map of the Mountaineers, as we get ready for round one in this best of 5 series. Man, oh man, is it good to be back here streaming Overwatch for you all. Hope you guys have been having a great night. Took a little bit longer than we would have liked to maybe get in, but we are ready to go. WCU on the left in blue for you all, and it's going to be on the right in red, CSUDH. It is the Battle of the Crimson Crews, guys. It should be a good one. These teams are tied 2-2 going into tonight. Must-win game for both teams to get as high a seed as they can get in the playoffs. These teams are currently 2-2, as I mentioned, but they are tied for third place in the season. Only 2 undefeated teams so far have yet to match up. Taking a look over at the standings for WCU's remainder of semester. They have to take on UND Black, who is also 2-2, but is not tied for third, is instead ranked 5th. And then they also have Sac State White, who is down there at rank 6. Mountaineers must win this one, but I know that so far, not a single one has been upset with how this season has gone. It's been some hard-fought battles, but it has been a good series no matter what, and it has always been even. It's just been a little tough at times. But we see the Symmetra pull coming out from Mejarshin as per usual with Lijiang and at night. So we'll see what happens here in this first big team fight as Gummy goes in as that Junker Queen, trying to find some connections on this Reinhardt. But Savage finds Mejarshin and Bubbles really quick in this fight. It is Corbin and Bubbles on DP or on support, Nona and Mej. Over on that DPS, my apologies. I am trying to figure some stuff out real quick, but the controls are feeling a little wonky right now. And we see Nona retreating back as that Tracer. We do see a Junkrat, a Mercy, a Mei, a Reinhardt, and a Juno over on the side of CSUDH. And we see Junker Queen, Soldier 76, Tracer, Kiriko, and Juno on the side of WCU Crimson. I'm just going to go ahead and go with the schools of Mountaineers, and I believe that is the Dominguez has, I want to say it's the Bulls. I'm not too sure about that. I'll check between games. Nona does get picked, though. Nona, of course, at 80% on the ult for Mountaineers, but almost all, or 3 ults online for CSUDH, none for WCU. Close on 2 with Corbin and Nona, but with Chubb, the tank, closing in on that ultimate for CSUDH, it is going to be scary for WCU as we see Gummy get picked off or get pulled off, and we're to see if, oh man, that is 3 kills on WCU. Nona and Gummy staying alive, I believe. Yep, Gummy just jumps off to retreat, and Nona is going to find a way to escape. So WCU now losing this first point on Lijiang, 0 to 60%. And the Mountaineers are struggling at the moment to find a way to approach on this map. Gummy now going in from the side, trying to find someone to pull out to the side. Not able to do so, even though he landed the knife. And now WCU is finally starting to approach on some ults. Junker Queen online now for Gummy. Corbin finds one. Nona, I believe, found the other with the Tracer Pulse Bomb. WCU desperately needs to find a kill or a win in this team fight, as we see 3 non-heals for the Mountaineers. We see Valkyrie coming out from Nutella, but Gummy trying to sanction off this Reinhardt in the corner. It's a 1 versus 1 with the Pocket Mercy, and WCU does take over the point when CSUDH hit 96. So Western has to stay alive fully in this fight to be able to stay in this first point in the series. Corbin falling there to Savage Bear. Savage going to heal up real quick. Now WCU retreating off of point. It's going to be possession in favor of CSUDH, and now they have to approach. They are contesting, and it is in overtime, so WCU has to win this fight. We see some trades there, but WCU overall winning this team fight. And if they can kill Chubb right now, which I believe they're about to, and they do, they get 5 kills, and they get possession back. So now it's going to be CSUDH taking the time to regroup as a team to start to approach. They'll have the Riptire coming online soon with Shattered quickly to follow, whereas WCU burned almost all of their fights in that one, as we see Corbin and as we see a switch from Nona, Corbin, and Bubbles from the Mountaineer side. We see Corbin on Lucio, Nona on Sojourn, and Bubbles on Moira. Corbin gets picked off very early in this fight by Raven. Bear finds Majarshin, so now WCU is only with 1 of each type alive. 1 tank, 1 DPS, 1 healer. We'll see what happens in this fight, but WCU needs to find a way to stay alive. We see the Blizzard coming out on the point. WCU now in a very scary position. Gummy gets picked, and it is going to be contested still as Bubbles gets the touch, but with that kill on Bubbles, WCU gets the touch now with Nona on Sojourn. Corbin in, trying to help out his teammate, keeping him alive. Mej falls, Nona falls, Corbin soon to follow if he gets picked, which he does there. And now that overtime is going to fade, and WCU, despite a hard fight, does end up losing the first point in that map of Lijiang. So here we go, second point in just a moment here, as we see a couple of switches over on WCU side, but the same strategy coming out from the CSUDH team. WCU with an Orisa, a Pharah, Cassidy, not Valkyrie, my apologies, Mercy, and a Moira as their starting lineup this time. Whereas we see this, like I said, the exact same lineup coming from CSUDH. We'll see what happens in this one, but WCU needs to win this point to stay alive in Game 1 to set themselves up 1-0 in the series. Right now, though, WCU playing it a little bit slower. We see the pocket damage onto Majarshin's Pharah as Corbin can fly around to match. Bubbles is starting to get shredded from that WCU side. Does get picked off, but there's 2 picks coming from Nona and Gummy. WCU now looking to try and find a way to approach. They do contest the point. Gummy in the back trying to find a way to pick off this Mercy, which he does. Or no, he picks off the Juno, my apologies. Bubbles does get rezzed by Corbin. And Nona with the Cassidy finding another pick. And now WCU getting early control, which we did see play a factor in that last one. Mej picks off Nutella there. And this is a dangerous team comp for WCU. And we do see 2 quick changes coming out now from CSUDH. We see a Symmetra and we see a Ramatra to counter this Mountaineer offense. Now the Mountaineers needing to defend in this position as opposed to attack. Ramatra starting to get shredded. We see the Mei getting almost picked. They do get picked, so Savage gets taken out by WCU, but control has been found from CSUDH. And now Mej having to find a way to get some damage on the side as WCU finds a way to tries to find a way to approach from the main entrance there. As we see Gummy getting picked off, so WCU going to back off for just a moment and let themselves get some recovery back as Corbin almost falls. Now we see the Mountaineers trying to approach in this small little push point, but We'll see what CSUDH does. We see the May almost getting picked off early in that fight, but doesn't quite get taken out. Nona with High Noon online. We see Mej's Barrage online. We see Bubbles almost with the Moira Beam, but we see Nutella's Valkyrie, and we see the May's Blizzard. But Majartian does find Nutella, which is massive for the Mountaineers if they can find someone here. Mej finds Soul as well, so we're going to see what WCU does. Mej and Nona having both used their ultimates in that moment, but Gummy and Nona both get frozen. Bubbles trying to keep them alive. Mej trying to find a way to keep everyone alive. Gummy and Bubbles now finding two. So now it's just Chubb, I believe, with Soul in the back, trying to keep him alive. And WCU regains control as CSUDH finds 65%. WCU looking to find a way to get up above 70 now, as they were held at 69 in that first point. You can see Gummy starting to overextend a little bit, but he has that Moira right there to help him out. We see Bubbles finding Nutella with that orb, and that's a huge pick for WCU. Or Mercy, not Moira. Or as Moira, he found Mercy. Bubbles now finding Raven. And WCU's pressure is looking ahead, and they've found, for the second time, have found themselves in the lead. We see Nona as Tracer, which was a swap that I didn't notice quite yet. And now there's a full nano or full heal block on that CSUDH side, as we see 3 kills. Gummy finding 1, Mej finding 2, Nona finding 3 and 4. We're going to see if Soul gets taken out here, but Soul trying to find a way to fight their way alive. But no, that is a team kill for WCU with a res onto Majartian from Corbin. And now Western with a massive advantage with almost 3 ults online, or with 2 ults, closing in on 3 online. But there is the issue of CSUDH having 4 just about online. They pop 3 approaching into this point. But WCU is holding them to overtime. Quick possession by CSUDH. Nona gets picked off very early in this fight, even though dropping dropping the Tracer Pulse in the moment. WCU has to find a way to stay alive in this one. Gummy finds 2. Can he find 3 or 4? Gummy finds 3. Majartian finds 4. So it's just going to be Chubb on this point for WCU, it looks like, with the Juno maybe somewhere hiding. There's the Juno. WCU with possession on the point. They have to find a way to take out Chubb quickly here. Gummy gets rezzed. Massive res coming out from Corb, as Gummy then finds someone. Looking to try and find 2 with the Tracer there. There is the Mercy as well. Gummy finds 1. Nona finds 2. We're going to see if we can't find 3 and 4. There is the Ramatra back on point, though, which is scary for WCU if they can't do something about it real quick. But Chubb does get taken out by Bubbles, and WCU almost finds a way to put it into double, or into whatever. But they find a way, and it is now 1-1 in game 1. So the winner of this third point will win it, taking the lead in the first, or in this series. But we are still very early, 15 minutes into this series, just about. Actually, I would say we're about 10, but 15 from when we were supposed to originally start. Now we see Gummy, Gummy did make the switch back over to Junker Queen. Majartian going to stay as Farah, Nona staying as Tracer. Bubbles and Corbin holding as well. We do see Raven switching over to a Bastion, and Bear switching over to a Reaper. But no changes on the tank or the supports coming from CSUDH. But let's go ahead and take a look and see what happens now. Game 3, or point 3 underway in this game 1 of the best of 5 series. Mej is now finding a way to just approach really quickly with Corbin hot on his tail. Just damage boosting from the side as WCU finds a way to engage. We see Gummy actually as a diva, and Nona going to be on that Junkrat, trying to cause chip damage from the side, which can be a massive problem, as Majartian does find Savage Bear very early in this fight. And now he's looking to try and backline, finding the Juno, but no, Gummy does find Kami Raven, which is the name of that person, and then Nutella finds the res onto that Bastion. Now WCU does take point right away. It has been shown so far that taking the point is what has determined the game. So whoever's gotten it first has found that point conversion into the game win. And now Gummy going to try and sideswipe. They find Chubb with Nona, Gummy, and then Corbin as well, finding Chubb for the Mountaineers. Gummy does get knocked out of mech. He's almost walled off as Baby Diva. And he does get picked off by what was effectively all 4 of the CSUDH squad. But Majarshin finding Savage there, and it's going to halt the approach coming in from CSUDH. Mej finds someone, I believe. Nutella does find that res onto Savage. Nona finds the mech of the D.Va on CSUDH. Raven falls. Nutella falls. And on WCU just trying to wall off this Mei, doing some damage, but no, May's going to wall off the Mountaineers. Is going to end up falling here in just a moment with that mine coming out from Nona. And the Mountaineers are just putting full pressure into the CSUDH team. We see the D.Va mech going in, finding one. Nona finds Soul. And now WCU with 2 ults online, a 3rd on the way, as opposed to 3 online and a 4th on the way for CSUDH. Nona's Riptire could make a difference here, but considering each team has 1 ult of Valkyrie, it's less likely that it is going to do a ton. We see Gummy eating that Blizzard coming out from Savage. But D.Va is now demeched on the Mountaineer side. We see Majarshin finding one, gets taken out by Raven though. And though WCU is at 89%, it is just Bubbles who is on point, and now Chubb is going to maintain possession for CSUDH as WCU tries to find a way to do something here. We see the Riptire coming out from Nona, trying to find a way to get into the back line here. He does pick off Soul, so the pocket healer is now gone for CSUDH. Corbin finds a res onto Nona, Nutella finds a res onto Soul, so now there's 2 healers alive for CSUDH. This is final fight territory, folks. WCU at 99% trying to hold a shutout against CSUDH, as now Gummy is trying to chase down Raven. Chubb finds Nona, Gummy does find Raven. And it is a 2 versus 3 for the in favor of CSUDH, as Bubbles now gets picked off. Gummy trying to find a way to get his ult back online against this CSUDH team, is going to try and find a way to escape, but no, gets blocked off. CSUDH will gain control of the point very, very quick, and the Mountaineers are going to have to reset as Gummy was picked off very far ahead and will have to go all the way back to spawn. If the Mountaineers can win one team fight, get a team kill, they will win game 1 in this series, but we'll see what happens as we now approach with maybe the D.Va ult coming online for both teams. As now Gummies is online, Chubbs is online, so it's going to be who uses theirs and who eats theirs. It's whoever's going to be demeched first is going to be who uses theirs first. As now Gummy is trying to chase down the back line. Nona finds Nutella in a battle of the Mercies. Or Corbin, I believe, found it. And there's 3 kills for WCU. We're going to see if they can't get a 4th. D.Va ult has to come out here from Chubb. And it is a D.Va ult, but it's in the hallway, and WCU is going to eat it. And they're trying to find a way to kill, and they find the victory here. WCU, after a hard-fought battle, does take game 1 against CSUDH Crimson. What a fight here. Gummy going to get play of the game. And as we tune into this, I'm just going to go ahead and get things ready for us between matches. But hard-fought series from both, or hard-fought map 1 from both teams. It took ages for that one to finish. And we will be right back in just a moment with game 2 in this best of 5 series. Well, as you guys just heard from the noise there, it is going to be a trend. We are now in the game. I believe, I forget which one this is. Let's take a look. It is Kings Row coming as a pick from CSUDH. It's going to be Knight in defense from WCU. So WCU is going to be defending there on the left in blue once again, not on the right in red. And Western has, I mean, you get to defend here right away and play just your game, play how you know you need to. Something that we saw very early in last game was WCU putting on the pressure against CSUDH, and the more aggressive they were, the better they did. We see what's going to likely be a very, very similar strategy coming from the Mountaineers, except Gummy this time on Ramatra. We see Majarshan on Farah and Corbin on Mercy, which is going to be a dangerous, dangerous combination. We see some some character phrases coming out. Well, let's go ahead and take a listen in for a little while onto this WCU squad's communications.
Okay.
I'll just spam. If I get something below half, I'll call it.
Gotcha.
We want to apply pressure here for sure. So.
Oh, I'm dancing. Woo! I'm dancing.
Alright, they're running the Ryan.
Honestly, just play the line of sight if that's how we're gonna do it.
Pull the yellow ash. Widow ash.
Ash half.
This might be hard to far end do.
Shield down, shield down, shield down.
Nice.
Maybe not. Oh,
I got
watch. It. Careful, careful, careful. G's down. You got it.
I was just trying to see. I was trying to get like the
Yeah,
max range res there for sure.
Absolutely. I'm all down for safe reses. I'm gonna stay in this building right here. Okay, I'm gonna back up. Widow spawning soon.
Yep.
Oh, she's on May now. No Widow.
Okay, boom. That's easy.
Yep.
Okay.
Alright, they went Ramacho, they went Ramacho.
High ground.
You're walled. You're walled.
Walled.
Fine, fine, I can block, I can block.
I'm putting him out.
You're good. You can back. You can back.
DPS me. DPS me. DPS me. Just for a sec. Yep. Oh, headshot him. Yep. Right, Rom.
Nice,
Oh,
nice.
That was beautiful.
He's half, he's one. He used shield. We're good, we're good.
Yeah. Railing. Oh, fuck. I'll try to call when I'm railing if you want to hit me.
Who knows?
I'm looking at Rom. May dead.
Nice. Play safe, play safe.
Yep, I'm blocking.
Charging.
Looking at Juno.
3, 2, 1. Oh, I whiffed.
Ram.
Thank you.
Careful.
You're funny.
Oh, fuck it, let's do it.
All right, chill.
Okay, no ice.
Alright, ults.
I have
What
ult.
do we want to use?
I have ult, I have ult.
I have ult.
Uh, just start with Barrage, yeah.
Yeah, let's start with Barrage. Barrel. Alright, they're running the submission
You're walled,
now.
you're walled.
Break wall.
Good. They didn't push on it.
Charging.
Alright.
Rom one.
Ram.
No, okay, I can see him. Good shit. Keep him up.
Sim.
I'm looking.
May split.
They're both high ground.
I'm coming.
Chill.
Juno one.
I'm coming around, boys! Aw!
Well, there you go. That is a very, very confident squad coming in from WCU, making sure that they are having some fun in comms, but also taking the time to ensure that they are talking about what's happening, giving their teammates information, talking right there about how Gummy was walled off, but it doesn't seem to matter as Gummy finds 2 in that fight, does get picked off by Soul. With a minute 13 left, there is a lot that needs to happen from this team of CSUDH, as Nona does find Nutella. Gummy gets rezzed here in the middle of the point, which is a massive play from Corbin. Gummy does find Soul as a direct result, so it's looking like that's the correct decision coming out from Corbinator, who is now using his pistol to find those little, not points, but the Symmetra turrets. Now the Mountaineers only have 43 seconds left to defend as we see a full lineup change just about coming out from this CSUDH attack, where Chubb is now Diva, Savage is sitting on Reaper, Soul is sitting on Moira, and we see a Bastion coming out from Raven once again, as WCU has not changed. And we see Majarshan's ult just about back online, which could be a massive advantage for WCU. Looks like CSUDH is trying to win the fight before they go on to point the attack, as we see Chubb now starting to isolate himself. And if WCU communicated that to Gummy, they could maybe shred him out of the tank. But no, they will get a pocket heal onto him. Majarshan falls in that fight. We're going to see if Corbin can't get a res here. Nona falls. So now WCU might just be trying... No, Corbin does find Mej. Mej going to have to ult here in just a moment. Corbin falls. Bubbles falls. Bubbles does take Kami Raven with them. Majarshan finds Savage. Gummy finds Soul. Majarshan is found, and it is overtime. So if Gummy can find a way to stay alive long enough for his team to get back, they might be able to hold them very quickly here, but it's going to take quite a bit. So let's take a listen in once again to see what's going on. Or never mind, as Gummy falls. So now it's 2 versus 1, but WCU is just trying to stall out the time because now they can make them take more time and stop them earlier in this track. A reminder here on King's Row, there is a long way that this team has to go to be able to get to the next checkpoint. It's not until way down here at this barricade that there is a checkpoint for the attackers, and they have 2 minutes, and I'm going to guarantee that about 50-60 seconds is going to be just escorting the payload uncontested. Gummy does switch over to have a Diva Ditto, and Corbin is now onto Lucio as opposed to that Mercy that we saw earlier. We see the backline coming out from Savage, but he started shooting late. Might be the difference maker here. Bubbles does fall to Chubb though. We see the bomb. We see the Diva Bomb coming out. We now see the air raid coming out from Raven, but not finding anyone. As Majarshan is trying to cause havoc on this team. Chubb does find Majarshan though. Now WCU is on their heels for just a moment. Okay, now we will once again take a listen in.
Low health down. Diva's still low. Diva gets DMA'd here. If someone else can look at her. Okay.
I need help and help.
Alright. We go.
Yeah, we go now. We get Reaper.
Try to get Fade.
No, no way. That moral saved him.
Bastion in transform.
Bastion 1.
Bastion still 1.
Bastion. He's getting valved. Play safe.
Play safe. Play safe.
Chill.
Just go for...
We have a chance to fucking hit this real quick. If anybody can touch.
I cannot. I have no health.
Fine.
Well, very close fought there from the Mountaineers. We're going to see what they can do here as they are now with the last checkpoint available. They have 2 minutes to stop this team from getting all the way to the end. We need to see what the Mountaineers can do in this situation. Gummy's going to probably start to approach with this Diva ult coming online online. Majarshan with the barrage online as well. We're going to see what does happen here. Corbin back on that Mercy, looking to try and damage boost that Majarshan ultimate maybe. As now Gummy starts to isolate Chubb. So WCU is now starting to isolate tanks, find picks. Majarshan finds 2. Majarshan finds 3 and 4. Is there going to be a team kill coming from Mej? No, as Gummy takes it from him. But WCU does get the team kill, and now they can start to find a way to push this payload back a little, even just a little bit, as CSUDH starts to respawn here right at this close spawn. This Symmetra turret is going to do a little bit of damage. The Symmetra turret that Nona has set up didn't do a ton, but it did something. Now there's a couple turrets here just around the corner that are going to be sneaky for the Mountaineers. And WCU just has a little bit left to do. We do see the air raid coming out from Bastion once again, but finding no one. And now WCU maybe has a chance to get some picks here. Savage finds Bubbles very early in this fight, though, which is dangerous for the Mountaineers. Corbin's Valkyrie does come out. Gummy's not going to... Gummy finds Nutella. Corbin finds the res onto Bubbles. So now WCU with all 5 in a 5-on-4 situation with 43 seconds left. They find the mech of Chubb. They find Savage. They find Raven. They find Soul. And now it's just Chubb as Baby Diva alive. And they get taken out by Majarshan. So now it's just Nutella, who is a Mercy, which you can't do too much as against a squad of Mountaineers. Or as... the PA at the Mountaineer football games like to say, a wall of Mountaineers. Nutella finds the res onto Chubb very early, or very quick and far ahead to save them having to use their boost to get out. Now Chubb going to find a way to get to the high ground. Majarshan gets picked off here. Bubbles finds Savage. There's a Symmetra wall for WCU, which could be very impactful as we near overtime here. So WCU can stop this CSUDH team and make it easier on themselves as Majarshin gets rezzed by Corbin. Majarshin, though, quickly shredded by Chubb. Nona finds Nutella. We see no one get picked off there from Gummy's mech. But there is a triple kill, quad kill, or a triple kill and a D-mech from Chubb. Savage finds Gummy. And now it's just Majarshin who has to find a way to get a touch here if he can. Which he will get the touch just in centimeters from that payload destination. And WCU just slightly out of it. As there are 3 points now in favor of CSUDH. We're going to see what can happen here, though, with the Mountaineers. Not over yet. Let me make sure I did hit transition for you guys. My apologies. I needed to make sure. WCU, though, now is forced to get all the way here, but they know they can hold CSUDH off for long enough. So if they can get here, even with overtime, they can win it very, very quickly. It just depends on how CSUDH does defending this. Keep in mind, this entire route that I'm traveling at the moment is what the Mountaineers have to overcome. It is a long-fought battle for either team when they are trying to attack. The Mountaineers just right there. Chubb has yet to decide what their tank is going to be. They do elect to go with Diva. We see a Torbjorn, we see a May, and we see a Juno coming out from CSUDH, whereas we see Gummy on Diva, Mej on Bastion, Nona on Widowmaker, Corbin on Juno, and Bubbles on Moira. Let's go ahead and take a look at what this defense coming out from CSUDH is going to look like. They're going to be holding off right at the back of the point here, trying to find a way to force the Mountaineers around to get into this choke right here at this entrance. Now, the Mountaineers are going to be forced to come this way to get to that point, as I just mentioned, but it is going to be very impactful to see what exactly happens from this team. And right away, Nona, I think they're reading that there's a Widowmaker coming from WCU. And now Nona has the chance to step out and do some damage. Ooh, just missing a snipe there onto the Torbjorn. But starting to get a little bit of chip is the Mountaineer offense. And they're already at the point as CSUDH just backs up and gives them access. It is contested, but they are forcing the Mountaineers back. Majarshin gets picked. Gummies gets demeched. Chubb finds Gummy. And now it's just Bubbles, Corbin, and Nona for the Mountaineers. And Nona has switched to Tracer, by the way. Didn't quite pick that up right away, but we did see it happen. Once again, we're going to take a step back from casting and listen on in to what the Mountaineers are saying.
Let's go around. Let's go to the right.
Okay, are we ready?
Yep. I can meet.
Are we? Okay, here we go.
I'm going to pressure high.
They're in the back. They're in the back.
I can spam it.
They'll be down.
Turret gone.
Nice.
Torb
Going
one.
around.
Looking at supports.
Okay, we're down to support. You need to either get a pick or get out.
Diva on me.
Diva, getting a Diva, actually. She's coming in too fucking far.
Diva one. Alright, watch the May in. May.
Yep, let's get her. Let's get her. Let's fuck her up.
May.
Gotta reload.
Juno one. May low. Juno in. Juno in.
Chill out of here. You're down and walled. You're down and walled.
Yep, I'm backing up. I'm just backing up.
May one. Oh, she fucking lives a headshot now.
Nice. That's fucking huge.
Big pick there coming from Nona, finding that Diva. And now WC with 2:15 left on this can start to contest. And we do see the Mayo coming out from Savage, but not going to find anyone there. We do see the Juno Beam coming out from CSUDH, but WCU now going to return with one of their own. On this point, we see the Torbjorn ult coming out. We see the Barrage coming out from Majarshin, finding no one. We see Bubbles Moira Beam coming out, seeing if he can't find a pick. It's going to be that Mercy up top, causing issues for the Mountaineers with Valkyrie. And Gummy does find Raven on that. Mercy gets picked. Juno almost gets picked here. Juno does get picked. And now the Mountaineers are winning this fight, and they will gain full control of the payload as Gummy goes in to take care of that turret. Now, with 4 minutes left, WCU has to get to that first checkpoint, which is a long, long time. Compared to what CSUDH had, which was 2 minutes and some change. So we'll see what the Mountaineers can do. We do apologize for the harsh language, but there's a reason this is not marketed to anyone younger than the age of 18. We can't say that we necessarily endorse all that language, but it is easy to see how it comes out. Gaming community is very toxic, and strong language and strong emotion is always shown. We see the dragons coming out from Nona, who's looking to try and find a pick or two here, but not getting anyone quite yet. Magician does find the turret of Raven. We're going to see what the Mountaineers can start to do with this payload, possession, and attack. Raven's turret gets picked off once again. Chubb is going to start to use his mech's bomb. Magician finds Raven. Nona finds Savage. Nona finds Chubb, getting demeched instantly. And WCU will hold possession as they now find the Juno and they start to chase down this Mercy. The Mountaineers' offense is looking phenomenal right now, and if they can find time to get a little bit extra onto that, or onto possession, if they can get all the way through, they can have extra time into possession, and they can win in the extras of this game. But we will see what ends up happening, because CSUDH may make some changes to their offense, may make some changes to their defense. But first, WCU needs to find a way to get all the way down, as Gummy now starts to find a way to chase down Nutella, gets the pick. And now WCU is up with the support, seeing if they can't do something with it. They find Raven. And now Juno's about to get picked off too. So now WCU has staggered the heals for CSUDH. They find Diva, and now they're trying to find both the, my apologies, both the Reaper and the Mercy, but they can't quite. Juno now going to start to get taken out, as Gummy is going to just put his Diva bomb onto the payload's point. As Mountaineers are now trying to pick off this Reaper. Let's take a listen in once again as we get into some high-intensity situations.
I'm going to go something else. I was not expecting to live that long on Hanzo.
Fine.
Unless we get a pick, we do nothing else, we just chill.
Yeah, we just chill. I'm getting out.
We used
3.
only
We still have 2.
okay.
Yeah. We can either re-engage with Juno, or if we get a barrage. It might be harder to start with the barrage, though.
I'll use the barrage to follow up.
We're down.
Okay, we should engage soon then.
Okay, here
Yeah,
we go.
engage
3, 2, 1, we're walking in.
Yep,
Walking in.
D-Van.
Wait, in the
Stay in the ult.
Yep. Get Mercy.
Mercy.
Mercy 1.
Mercy.
Backline.
Different target. Alright, back out.
Alright, chill.
Alright, we need to...
WCU getting shut down in that team fight, as we just saw with those ults coming in. But now both teams have no ults online, though Chubb is very close to theirs. And they're just going to keep building right now as Gummy gets demeched, so now he has to rework his way back up into his mech suit. As he now starts to find his angles and get some damage out just to try and remech faster. Nona does switch over to the Bastion. We see Majartian over on Soldier 76, which was a small change from that Pharah Barrage. And the Mountaineers have very little to go, but this CSUDH defense is holding off wonderfully, as now there's a turret in the back line that's going to just start to do some chip damage against the Mountaineers. Nona getting taken down, Corbin getting some damage against too. So now they're forced to respect it. Gummy does find Nutella very early in this fight. Raven finds Bubbles though. And WCU has to find some more picks. We see Gummy finding Raven. Nona gets picked off by Chubb. Gummy finds Soul with the Diva Bomb. Chubb is now in the back line, going to lose his mech. Savage could die here. Chubb could die as well, so WCU might find a way to take it out. Nutella has Kiriko, but there is 2 kills on CSUDH, and WCU is just staggering CSUDH, which is honestly in their favor at the moment, as CSUDH can keep cycling in who's on point and who's not. And WCU will, with about 30 seconds left, maybe, as CSUDH's defense keeps coming out. There is the stagger, but WCU with 33 seconds will now have a minute, or will now have that 33-second buffer period extra over CSUDH to get to that point and hold it. It is a high-intensity situation here, folks, as we are now in extras on this hybrid matchup. Man, oh man, my heart is racing. I don't know if you guys can say the same, But wow, this is fun to watch. So now WCU, I believe, we'll see who's attacking and who's defending first, because I believe it is a coin flip. It might be swapped here, but we will see. 5 seconds until we see who is attacking, who's defending, and that could be the difference maker in this one. And the Mountaineers, I believe, are going to be... Yes, the Mountaineers are on their way to defend position. We see the same lineup as they had before, which was doing wonders against CSUDH. We see Ramatra, Farah, Sojourn, Mercy, and Moira for WCU. We see Diva, Bastion, May, Mercy, and Juno for CSUDH. Let's see what WCU can do. They're going to hold off behind this wall to try and fake out a Widowmaker pull from the CSUDH team, but it looks like CSUDH is going to try and get into this point very hard, very fast. We'll see what can happen, though. WCU, if they can hold them off, all they need to do is get a little bit of point possession, and they will win Game 2 in the series. But there is the chance for this to be a dead draw, folks. And it looks like WCU is starting to realize that there is no sniper for CSUDH, so they're going to start to do some damage here on this defensive side. They are playing overly defensive, though, staying back and doing what CSUDH did at their start of defense, playing back, playing slow. 30 seconds left for CSUDH to start to get some work done on this point. But both teams playing very slow and very patient, trying to not overextend and get some picks. CSUDH trying to find a way to keep their team alive through the most part of this, whereas WCU is looking to try and find a way to stop CSUDH from getting any progression on point. And now there is a chance that CSUDH is forced, because of this pressure, to not go on point. 5 seconds left, so they have to get on point, start contesting now. And we may not even see time to have most ultimates come out, folks. WCU only with Valkyrie just about online, whereas CSUDH is going to have... they will very soon have the Bastion, but Soul gets picked off very early in this fight. Nona finds Chubb's mech. Chubb gets taken down. Nona now finds Savage. Corbin reses Gummy. A massive rev coming out from Corbin. Nona finds Raven. Gummy finding Nutella. And that will be OT done. So WCU just needs a little bit of point progression to win in this one. 0% possession coming from CSUDH. Oh my goodness, folks. This could be... I mean, 30 seconds is the difference maker here. And it very well could be what determines not only this game, but that could set up the remainder of the series. WCU, I have to imagine, to play a composition that allows them to get in and get some point possession early and fast. Find ways to highly pressure this CSUDH team and just do some damage. Let's take a listen in, as we are certainly going to hear a confident Mountaineer offense.
Hey, look at this pineapple pizza right here.
Hey, yo! Oh, why does it look so freaking...
I got you, I got you.
Look at that. Yeah.
I don't have any...
I'm talking about.
Lord Pineapple Pizza.
Oh, yeah. Pineapple pizza lovers.
Damn.
All right, let's game.
There you go.
Let's go.
All right, we got it.
I had Hawaiian pizza
Vibes
for lunch,
restored.
bro.
All right, listen. A reward for winning the game: pineapple pizza.
Oh, yeah.
I literally just took a bite. I still left the pizza. So.
Oh hell yeah, brother. Let's run it.
All right, let's get it.
Yo.
We be vibing, we be vibing.
They're spamming. They might have had
It's
someone.
left either. Yeah, it's a
Still
soldier.
got the May. I'm gonna take this close.
I'm gonna go right. I'm gonna go over here right.
I'm gonna
right
go
side.
for one peek. The pick wins here.
I got a soldier.
Yep.
Soldier's in hotel.
Let's just keep on
Keep it
walking up.
half.
They're backing up.
Play
Okay.
safe.
You're walled.
Yep, I backed up. Alright, I'm good.
Watch soldier hotel.
Hey,
Juno.
May one.
Got Mercy.
Nice! This is
Go.
fucking huge. That. We're good.
Okay.
Got
Just-
y'all.
May one, May.
May. Soldiers have.
Easy dub.
Oh, right.
Fucking go.
Good shit.
That was a very confident WCU team, and for good reason, as they win Game 2 in overtime. And Majarshin getting play of the game. Surely that is from the start with that quad kill. No, it is towards the end there of that defense for the Mountaineers. but he finds 3. There's the quad, and he does a lot of damage, which allows Gummy to go ahead and get that 5th. Massive, massive play from WCU. And we will once again step away. WCU leads the series 2-0. Here we go. Game 3 in this best of 5 series. Mountaineers leading this one 2-0. And it has been a hard-fought battle from start to finish. But here we go. Runasapi, one of the Mountaineers' favorite maps, is what we're going to be playing on. And it's one of their favorite. It is definitely their favorite for this escort. There's a lot to be desired if you are CSUDH, but if you're the Mountaineers, you are confident and you are happy with how you're playing. It's been a hard-fought battle, but it has been a fun battle because you are in the lead and you are on the verge of taking this one in 3. against a team who is dead even with you in the standings. My apologies, I'm trying to get some water in me here. But WCU on Runasapi, it's going to be Gummy with Junker Queen, Majartian with Farah, Nona with Tracer, Corbin with our Mercy, and Bubbles on Moira. Whereas looking over at CSUDH, we have a Farah, we have a Mercy, we have a May, we have a Romatra, and we have a Juno. So as we get ready to engage for this first team fight, let's see what the Mountaineers can do to get themselves set up for success. 10 minutes is on the clock, plus the little extra for OT. We'll see what happens. I don't believe we've seen a team, or we've seen a map of control, or this push quite yet that's gone to the full time. It's always been done before the 10-minute timer. We do see Nona get picked early, but res by Corbin, and now WCU with some possession is trying to find a way to win this tank 1v1 as they find Chubb down to about 60% health, but WCU is now getting forced a little bit back as there's some heavy damage coming onto WCU's team. Majartian and Nona, the DPSs for the Mountaineers, taking a little bit extra from what they would like, but I want to see what the Mountaineers can do to counter as they do maintain possession around this first corner. And this is the first great point for either team to start to win. Raven does find Bubbles. We're going to see if Nona goes, or not Nona, Corbin goes for the res onto Bubbles. Maybe not quite yet, but we could see it very well soon. Raven almost dies. And Raven does die to Gummy. And now it's Mez trying to find some picks in the air. Raven gets rezzed by Nutella. Bear finds Gummy. So now WCU is down their tank and a DPS, so they're going to have to retreat as now CSUDH maintains possession, finding Nona in that as well. So now it's just Corbin and Bubbles, the two supports for the Mountaineers, who are trying to find a way to retreat and stay alive so their team can catch back up and they can regain possession and start attacking once again. It's hard to believe that it's only been 2 minutes in this one so far, and we are already at a dead draw once again. And now the lead has been given over to CSUDH. Let's see what WCU can do here, but Gummy already ulting, finds all 4 with the heal block. Majartian gonna find 3 with that. WCU with that team kill right there, and that is going to be a massive, massive lead for the Mountaineers as they find the way to now get back and regain the lead very early in this one. Let's go ahead and take a listen in once again to what the Mountaineers are saying, what they're thinking, and how this is going to impact them for the rest of this push map.
Up top, be
here.
careful. Me fell, me one.
No wall.
Alright, she's right here.
Forward,
Oh,
get
I'm
out
gonna
of
die
this.
here. I'm gonna die.
Oh, far behind.
Oh, the health pack saved my life!
Round one.
You're down. No,
We're good.
Mercy.
No one.
No.
Juno's half.
Mercy.
Juno's
You're
low.
winning.
Yeah, you're good. It was just Juno.
Fine.
Oh, and May.
Bro, the little health pack saved my life.
Good shit, dude.
Well, the Mountaineers are having a whole lot of fun, and I don't know about you guys watching this one, but I am too. WCU is just having a lot of fun today, which is a massive transition from what we saw last week, where it was just a hard-fought battle, but they still lost, and it seemed like all of them were just going to be going home sad. Tonight, though, WCU is having all of the fun in the world, despite the results. They're just enjoying themselves, and it's a hard battle, it's a tough battle, but they are enjoying it no matter what. And it's good to see that as the director here at WCU Esports. I always love when my teams get to just enjoy it despite the loss. Earlier we saw WCU Black Rocket League facing a 1-3 loss, which was tough to watch. Ooh, good pick from Majartian, finding Nutella in the back line. And now WCU gets to maintain control of this robot and keep pushing, seeing if they can't find someone else. The tank could die. Big snipe from Majarshin onto the Pharaoh Ditto. Finding Savage in that as well. Is he going to find Chubb? No. No. Bubbles is going to find Chubb. Nona's going to find Soul. But WCU is going to find themselves progressing this robot once again even further because of this reset that CSUDH has to go through. With 5 minutes left, we're just over halfway through the time on this one. Not necessarily the game itself, though. There could be a very long overtime to be had. We're not quite sure what's going to happen yet, but WCU is now losing this team fight as Bubbles and Nona both get picked very quickly in this fight. Majarshin gets taken out. It's going to be Corbin falling as well, and now it's just Gummy alive, but Gummy does fall, so it's a team kill in favor of CSUDH. First time we've seen that one tonight, but not necessarily going to be the last. They are looking very strong, very confident. Chubb on the Ramatra right now, doing wonders for his team. Nutella with the only ult about to come online for CSUDH, though the Mountaineers have three online. The rest, they have 2 at 70 and 1 at just about 70, just under it though. Nona does find Nutella very quickly with that pulse bomb, and now it's going to be Gummy trying to find the Reaper. He does. And now he's going to start chasing down the CSUDH team, trying to find some of the healers. He's going to be keeping his ult online, not going to use it. Majarshin going to keep his online, and not wanting to use that one either. As now they start to approach around the corner, and they're going to try and find a way to use their ults in the best way possible to get as much damage or as much heal block, whatever you can do in this situation to win this fight. But WCU does have 3 ults online. We only see 2 online right now, just about a third though. And closing it on 4 for CSUDH. But Bear finds Bubbles. That said, Nutella falls. Raven falls to Majarshin and Gummy respectively. Chubb falls to Gummy. And then Soul falls to Majarshin. Savage is about to fall here. He's the only one alive for CSUDH. And Nona's going to try and chase him down and get a little bit of damage to stagger here. But he's going to have to retreat as CSUDH does come back. WCU did use 2 of their ults in that fight. The 2 that were used all 3 that were online, whereas CSUDH now has 3 that are just about online, or 3 that are online. And they're all 3 very impactful. We see the Reaper Blossom coming out, finding Gummy in that, but only Gummy. And now we see Barrage and the, I guess the Orbital Beam for Juno for CSUDH. Nona falls there. Corbin, Mej, and Bubbles alive for the Mountaineers. Let's see if they're going to be able to hold on as they get chased by this CSUDH defense, or this attack now from them. Let's go ahead and take a listen into the Mountaineers as they continue to fight to stay alive and ahead in this push map.
Backing up, backing up.
Mercy's gone. Nope.
I couldn't.
Stepping up. I'm taking bot.
Take the bot, take the bot. Fuck, yeah, fuck him.
Push up. Quick.
Oh, we can't. Okay.
I could have gone for res, that's on me.
It's okay. I think I should probably go hit scan. I'm being real.
Potentially.
Yeah, if we can get...
Reaper right.
Yeah, Reaper right, careful.
Alright. Oh.
Yo, no res.
Okay. Yep.
I get insta spawn.
Reaper go on the back line, careful.
I'm here. Reap no Wraith. Alright, we're good.
Got a touch.
Yep,
No, we're good. We don't have to.
Let's play off that ult, please.
Yeah, back. He's one.
We trade. We're winning. You're up, for sure. Honestly, yeah. Crazy.
Nice.
Woo. Alright, I'm in.
I'd say I saved Dummy.
Oh my god. You did. Careful, please.
They're down 2. Chill.
Yeah,
chill,
back.
chill.
Wait for group. If you need to just let bot
Yeah,
chill.
you guys can just...
Forward spawn was really all that
Back
mattered.
out.
Farah. Okay.
Out.
Just play
out.
back. Reaper. Nice.
Oh, good
nice.
pick. Hey, in.
I'm guarding the body. We're good. Farah, half.
Get Juno on the...
Juno.
Juno.
Yep, Juno. Mercy.
I'm looking.
Mercy one.
Got her.
No, Rob.
Come here, Rom. Get your bitch ass over here.
I'm taking bot.
Well, as you can see, the Mountaineers are calling out their picks. They're playing as a team. They're feeling good. They're looking good. And there's a reason they're in the lead and we're able to defend that push from CSUDH. 30 seconds left on the clock. All WCU has to do here is touch or keep possession of this robot, even for just 15 seconds, because that forces a lot of time to be had for CSUDH to get back. We do see a switch coming from Chubb onto a Diva, but there is a massive ult coming out from Gummy's Junker Queen, as there were a lot of heal blocks. Nutella falls, Raven falls, Soul falls, Chubb gets demeched and then falls by Majarshin, and now it's just Bear. WCU looking to just find a way to push it all the way to the end. I'm wondering if they're just gonna walk it. They're gonna let it be walked. We're gonna see the high noon coming out from Cassidy. WCU gonna let that fall, and WCU will win it in 3. What a game coming from the Mountaineers. And a great play coming out there from Gummy for play of the game. What a series from the Mountaineers. But for now, even though that's it for tonight, that's not quite it for us this week. As if you are able to, I would highly recommend coming to hang out in the esports arena this Saturday as WCU hosts Mesa in an exhibition of gaming competition. But that said, my name is Sparky. Thank you all for tuning in, and we will catch you next time.